Yo, yo, what's going on, folks? Figured I'd come at you guys with some new stuff I got. Been offline for a while, messing around, been busy working kind of out of town, and hadn't had a chance to work on as much stuff as I'd like to, but I have been working on some stuff when I do have time. I got 10 blades I'm about to send off to Peter's Heat Treat and have those heat treated. It's 1095, and I had some bad experiences trying to heat treat 1095 in my forge, so I'm going to send them off and get them heat treated professionally so I can get the max out of the steel. I've been experimenting with some other steel, some 4140. Some people say that stuff's not good for a knife blade, but from the results I got, I think maybe they just was doing something wrong, or they just expect too much out of the steel. With that being said, I have a new blade that I want to show you that's most of the way done. Been doing a little testing with it today. It's kind of like a jungle sword, short sword, kind of a heavy machete type blade. You know, it's took a few Bowie knives and some other knives that I liked and kind of made it longer, a longer version of it, and put my own spin on it, and came up with this blade that I got here. It's homemade micarta, burlap micarta, 4140 steel, 3/16 stock, 18-inch blade, 27 inches overall, removable handle scales with my acid stain stone wash finish. I'm gonna call it my Wasteland finish. But this new blade I got is called I call it the Wasteland. Just all out, whatever you want to do with it, whatever you want to call it. But I call it Wasteland. So here you go. So long I can't even get it in the frame. It's a custom burlap micarta made by myself. Getting better at making my own micarta now. Got myself some little jigs and different stuff. It's got the rustic apocalyptic wasteland finish that I like. I mean, I like shiny polished blades somewhat, but I mean, for user blades, if you're gonna beat the crap out of it, then who cares if it's pretty? It's not as pretty as it was when I first did it, but I've been beating the crap out of it and testing it. It's pretty flexible. I mean, this thing's got a nice spring. I can't really bend it in here, but I can slam it into some logs and get a pretty nice bend on it. It springs right back. It holds the edge really good. A lot of the reviews on the forums that I read said that the 4140 steel wasn't good enough for a knife because it wouldn't hold an edge, but I beg to differ. Stupid long blade. Anyway, you get a picture. I mean, I beat the crap out of it. I chop tree limbs. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best performing blade that I've ever made, but I mean, it works pretty good for a blade this long. I mean, it's pretty nimble in the hand as far as that goes for as long as it is. It's the balance point is, I don't know, roughly 2.5 inches in front of the handle, right about here. per blade this long. It's not bad. I don't know what the weight is. Still don't have any way to weigh these blades. I guess I could buy something, but who cares? Not me. But I guess some people worry about it, but most people's not gonna carry this around in their hiking bag. I mean, you know, it's something you put in your truck or behind the seat of your truck, or you know, in your woods truck, and just take it out in the woods and chop, you know, trails and stuff with it. That's what I'm gonna probably use it for. Well, actually, this blade's actually sold already, so I was gonna make this and keep it for myself, but I showed it to some people and somebody bought it. Gotta make the sheath for it. That's why it doesn't have any oil on it. This steel rusts fairly easily because it's a carbon steel. But I heat treated it myself. Heated it above non-magnetic. Quenched it. I triple quenched it. The first quench didn't seem like it took too good. The second one, when I quenched it, it did all right. So I just quenched it one more time just to make sure. I did the hardening process 3 times. Put it in the oven. Tempered it at 400 for 2 hours, and a file would still not touch it. So I put it back in the oven at 450 for another hour, and a file will cut it now, but it does take some work. So it's soft enough that if you had to sharpen it with a file in a survival situation, that you could do that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to be able to sharpen it with a file, just because you're not going to be carrying around a belt sander or anything like that in situations like that. And if it came down to it, you need to be able to sharpen it with average means. So that's the reason why. But other than that, I got a few other blades that I'm working on that are for myself. One's a kind of like a recurve, like the last one I made, kind of like Gavco's Excalibur. Changed the handle up a little bit. Made this one 23.5 inches long total length. It's like a 15 something blade. It's going to be N690 with some natural wood scales, G10 liners. There's some stuff like that I got coming up, but other than that, been making my own micarta, messing around with some different materials. I just like scavenging and getting stuff, you know, that you don't buy. I just like picking things up and getting them off job sites and things like that to make my stuff. That's what I like to do. Make stuff out of something else and then make it work and then make it nice. So, but other than that, I'm gonna quit rambling on and get back to work, and then hopefully I can come at you guys with some more videos in the future. But thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate your support, checking out my videos and all that. So y'all take care. Peace.